Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of constant rates of change. This is standard 7.4a in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 40 off the 2021 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So Natasha has a job, and in 1 hour, she puts in 42 envelopes. So we need to find an equation that best represents y, total number of letters that Natasha puts in envelopes, in X hours if she continues at this rate. So here's my basic rate of 42 for 1 hour. So let's see if we can kind of figure out what equation works best. So we've got y equals the total number of letters. All right, so y equals letters. And so they give us a y. So let's say for our purposes it equals 42. And then x is hours, okay? So x equals the hours. And for our purposes, they're going to give us 1. So look at that. We've got 2 variables. We've got our independent variable, right? Our x, we're starting there. Our dependent variable y, that's where we're ending up. And they actually give us 2 values, 42 and 1. So let's figure out which of these actually works. So let's try x equals y plus 42. That's our F option right there. Let's just plug in the numbers, see what works. So our x equals 1, y equals 42 plus 42. Yeah, not in this universe. So F is definitely not going to work. Let's check our G. So they flip it. They flip the y and the x. Y equals x plus 42. And so let's try our y of 42 equals our x of 1. Oh, we're so close. I mean, 42 does not equal 43, but it's a lot closer. But you notice there's really no other way that we could swap those variables, which means this is not an additive relationship. So that means we do not need to add. And typically when we're looking at rates, that's your first clue that it's going to be multiplicative. We're going to multiply. So let's look at H and J. So H is going to be x equals 42 times y. All right, so our x is 1. 42 times y is 42. Well, I don't know what 42 times 42 is, but I can tell you it is not 1. So H is not going to work. Let us hope and pray it is J. So y equals 42x. And so let's see, our y is 42. We've got 42 times 1. Yes. So that works. Now, if she continues at this rate, so let's say we double it, right? Let's say in 2 hours. So if we double the hours, we're going to double our letters. That's going to be 84. So let's make sure that if our y is 84, if our x, is 84, our y is going to be our 84 right there. Our x is 2. Let's make sure it still actually works. So our y, 84. And we are going to multiply. So it looks like our constant here is our 42. And we multiply that by 2, which is our x. Yeah, that is going to work. So we have our constant of 42. And then we start with our independent variable of x and our dependent variable of y. Our answer here is J.